Koinange, live at the Villa Rosa Kempinski. Thanks so much for joining us. In case you are joining us, you've missed a show and a half. I tell you, this headline 2 days ago in the Star claiming this young 31-year-old businessman, how he spent 791 million shillings or so, but with buying a estate in Roslyn, Mathaga North, East Eden Times restaurant, and a Range Rover Vogue. Ben Gethi is a businessman. He does deal with the NYS. No, he doesn't have access to the IFMIS password, and he insists that he's innocent. He insists that he's being dragged under the bus. He's the scapegoat. You be the judge. He doesn't have a Twitter handle. Mine is at Koinange Jeff. Keep tweeting. This is his very first interview, and I tell you, reactions coming in really thick, really fast. Victor Luyo, you say, the search for a scapegoat is the easiest of all hunting expeditions. Gethi is innocent, you say. Daniel Nanga, my verdict, guilty as charged. How come he's the only one trusting our system? Does he know them? Isabel Mutonyi says, he looks very innocent. I wish him well. Kenneth Okwesh, verdict, guilty. Follow IG, you say, being rich in Kenya is a problem and being poor is a problem. So the rich and the poor both cry. Chogi Kelvin, you say, question for Ben Gethi. What does he think of Kenya as far as corruption is concerned? Go ahead, Ben, answer Ben's question.
One thing I would like first to tell him, because basically I don't want people to fear making money, is I don't believe that you need to steal or swindle somebody to make money. And corruption really, at the end of the day, should be eradicated. And we should also stop fighting it into political circles. We should fight them with the facts and the institutions that we usually have. And I believe we also should make people know and learn about corruption early. What is corruption? So that you're able to avoid going into corrupt deals or making corrupt, because at the end of the day, you suffer on it. You pay back. Because at the end of, for example, if it's in government, because corruption can happen anywhere, not only in the government, even in the private sector. Even in my own company, we do procure goods and we have a rule and regulation, because we cannot have that kind of conflict where money is being abused or money goes down the drain. This is also money that we've worked hard for. So I think for me, corruption is a no-no.
Yeah.
I will not support corruption.
Okay, I asked you at the top of the show and I'll ask you again. You insist you have never met Anwai Guru?
Yes, I've never.
You've never met her?
Yes. I will not mind meeting her. I've never met her.
And Githenji of NYS?
Yes.
Never met him?
We met in court.
Okay.
Yes.
Someone is asking the question.
Yes.
The fuel supply deals that you had.
Yes.
The fuel supply deals.
Yes.
Someone saying you mastered the art of supplying fuel,
yes, but
in empty tankers and then getting paid for them.
That it's an allegation and a very accusation that I will take very seriously. Fuel, I did not do it alone actually. I've said there is a person who made us do fuel and he's a respectable man in the society. I've never seen any complaint, and we didn't just supply fuel yesterday, we've been supplying for 2 years. There is guidelines and regulations and systems to be followed. And there is paperwork, Jeff. Jeff, you don't just get in and you get paid. There are stages where people have to check. And before you are even paid, there are people who verify. There are also auditors, like the same as private entities do have. And I've not seen any issue unless you want to use it for any propaganda.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you deny that?
That one I deny.
It's an accusation. You've never supplied empty fuel?
No. Actually, I'm not in the supplying line. No.
Okay, someone is saying, look, for your very first interview, ever on TV, ever anywhere, ever.
Yes.
You seem pretty confident. You seem pretty unshaken.
Jeff.
That doesn't, that's really bad on me, by the way. That sorry. Makes me look bad. No, but I'm kidding. But how come are you being protected by somebody?
Jeff, I don't have tall relatives. I do not do business with probably the big people like politicians. Whoever is protecting me, I have not seen, because he will have protected my name from going to the charge sheet. I have not. Yeah, that one I deny, and that's an accusation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have a godfather.
I wish I had. I wish I had. First, he shows me how to make money and also protect me for what is happening. Yeah.
Somebody out there is watching you,
Yes.
and they're saying this
Yes.
guy
Yes.
is a good liar.
Yes.
You're a great liar. What do you tell them?
You see, the line of, let's stick probably to the line that they're accusing us. We have documents, Jeff. Documents do not lie. Like, for example, I accuse you of giving you, for example, even money. In the bank, we have what you call CCTVs. They should be available. We have transfers. They should be available. I have a history of how I've made my money, Jeff. I did not come here because I want to show off or to say what is not there. That's why I carried my facts, Jeff. Yeah? It's a thin line. But people are getting legal outcomes, as I told you, and milking the effects that you are seeing. This is a different arena.
Tell me something. I saw
Yes.
somewhere they were accusing you of being very close to the deputy president.
Yes.
That you, once in a while, you give him money for Harambe or for whatever.
Yes.
Is it true?
That's a man I do not know, Jeff.
Come
I
on.
wish I could meet him. I've never met
Come on,
him.
Benson.
I've never met him. I do not know him.
What about his people?
Yes, some of people are my friends. Yes, I came to learn they're his people. Actually, one of them I came to learn they are very close, Jeff.
You've never met him.
No, I've never met the DP.
Have you met the president?
Yes, we've said hi once and have a photo of it.
That's it.
That's it. I will not need the president to do business because I believe I'm capable to compete. I'm a youth, Jeff. We understand one of the things that when we are doing business, you have to understand what you're doing. And it's out of that competitiveness that you grow. Because you want a company that can run even itself. A company that you're proud to say, like what I'm saying. But somebody else thinks of coming to put mud on it. Saying, oh, you've received this, you've done this.
Yeah.
Which we have denied and told them, please prove what you're saying.
So you,
It's in
have
court.
so you have no relationship with the president other than meeting him once?
No, yes, just meeting once.
You've never met the deputy president?
No, I've never met the deputy president, not at all.
And the people you know are just his people? None of his
Yes,
senior
I've
people,
heard
his peer?
yeah, I've heard they're his people. Yes.
And you don't have a godfather?
No. I believe I'm my own godfather. I want to be my own godfather because I want my kids to see what we are doing and also the youth.
This doesn't add up, Ben.
Yes.
It doesn't add up.
Yes.
Why you? Again, I ask you that question. Why you?
You see, Jeff, I've said I'm my own made person and I want to stick mostly on the NYS. I don't have a big name that can say, oh, this is what I've been up to, this is where I've come from. No, not be able to shout. I've told you, between me and the liars is my God, who can protect me from them, who can protect me from carrying the cross. You see, we have this notion where people think because you really have the money, that is also your godfather. I've told you this money is not directly mine. It's the company's money. Even for me to use it the way I want, it will be a fault among the other players.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You say you go for open tenders.
Yes.
Maybe at one point you got a tender
Yes.
over somebody else
Yes.
who was not very happy,
Yes.
and now they said, I'm going to fix you.
You see, in business, there is what called competition. There are people who don't believe in healthy competition. There are people who don't believe in the rule of procedures and regulations. There are people who play and think of stepping you to go up. Jeff, I don't want to deny it for now, but I don't believe these things are just happening. You see, like if I say about, the things, because I've been following from the media, the budget for NYS, which I can talk about NYS a bit, was bigger than 791, Jeff.
You mean the stolen money?
No, the stolen money we are being told is 791.
Right. The budget was like 17 billion.
Yes. Close to those figures, basically. And big names have always been thrown, Jeff. You know, we are not saying anything is happening, Jeff, yeah? Because our companies have also been doing business. But anything is capable, Jeff. I told you, Jeff, I was dragged to court before even the investigations really started. Because our investigation is based on documentation in terms of banking transactions.
What if the Star
Yes.
insists and they stick to their story?
Yes.
And you're proved innocent in the end?
Yes.
Will you sue them?
I'm working out with my legal people because I'm looking at, really, I know the other. I've told you very well, Jeff. And we have all the evidences we can. But I don't want to look like I'm stealing the match, Jeff. Like what is happening. Yeah? I can do that. Even me, I want money. I want money. I'll be ready. I'll be ready. But not now. Now I've not made a decision.
What evidence do you have?
On what? On my case?
Yes.
Yes, I do a lot. My statements.
You stick with what you're saying.
I'm sticking with what I'm saying.
Tell me something.
Yes.
Do you fear for your life since this has come out? Do you fear because obviously now you've been exposed?
Jeff.
Somebody might take you out.
Jeff, I came from the village to Nairobi. You know, somebody can take you out for many reasons. Yeah? I do not believe I'm the threat here. I've not come here to expose. I've come to say who the Ben is. Because I'm seeing the Ben in the newspaper, not the Ben I know. Not probably the Ben that, people, my friends or people who've known me I am.
Yeah.
From the school I am. You saw a teacher who comes out clearly and saying the person I was. This is a person who talks to me, about me years back, Jeff. Years back, and states about how I was doing in school and everything else. You look at it, it was for me. So why can't I come out and say about myself, Jeff?
You just mentioned a moment ago you didn't come here to expose.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do want to.
Question is,
Yes.
do you know those who stole?
As I said, Jeff, the 791 or the 60, actually, it should start. I've heard of 800. I've heard of 695. I've heard of 791. What has come out clearly, as you follow from the media, and has been taken to call it the 791. We have the companies that were allegedly paid and transactions that happened. I believe the court will come out clear who stole, because that is Kenyans' money. Who stole Kenyans' money, Jeff? It will come out clear. Not me. I'm not an investigator, Jeff.
And are you a thief?
Not at all, Jeff. I don't want to be. I will not be here. I will not even be near you 100 meters if I was a thief. Are you missing something?
I'm glad you said that. At the end of the day, Ben,
Yes.
at the end of the day, I mean, how does one
Yes.
pick up the pieces
Yes.
after something like this? How'd you do that?
I've not really experienced this kind of force before. But I'm trying to learn and see, because I don't believe, for me, I'm seeing it's probably part of the process. You never know. Because if you read the paper, I'm taking you back to the paper. It only tells you how Ben Gethi spent. For me, it's a bit positive. It tells you spent. And they tell you spent 585. They don't say probably the other part where you spent. If they say about the Range Rover, I'm about to ask them, they should give me the Range Rover to ride and take a photo of me, at least to show I have the Range Rover. So,
believe me, they're gonna look for you now.
Yes. I'm able probably to employ PR or the guy in the media who's also we used to school with. He'll come tell me how am I able to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
But also I want to know, because I don't think they just wrote anywhere from the blues. There is ethics in terms of how they should report. And those are the things that my legal, that are advised at the end of the day, we should request and ask.
You're gonna get up and go to work tomorrow morning like it's normal?
I do. I was from the office today. Yes, Jeff.
When's the next court case?
The court case should be 20th January.
End of January?
Criminal case.
Yeah.
Yes, on the criminal case.
On the criminal case?
Yes, yes.
And after that, you fight it? You're going to keep fighting?
Jeff, you know, once you go to the legal process, it's about now somebody bringing in the documents. Right now we've asked about the evidence to be brought in. That's what my counsel told me. We'll study it and look at it.
You know, you may end up spending many years in jail. You know that?
Yes, yes, I was told that. Yes. Yes.
And you're laughing.
I'm not seeing anywhere I'm going to jail, Jeff.
You don't see?
I've not hidden cash. My money is there for scrutiny, Jeff. They've not frozen my account. There is transactions still going on, Jeff. I did not make money yesterday. The impression that is being brought out that I stumbled on cash that I never worked with, I've denied. I'll continue denying, Jeff. You know, somebody might try and twist whatever is being done because I believe somebody is feeding lawyer Jerry to the journalists.
And if that person is watching you right now, Benson,
yes,
if they're watching you,
yes,
if those people who stole 791 million shillings at NYS are watching you right now,
yes,
that is your camera over there, Benson.
Yes, yes.
Talk to them.
Yes.
What do you tell them? And they've dragged your name in the paper. What do you tell them?
Basically, what I've seen, because I've studied the process that is going on, first is to prove how the money was stolen. Yeah? When the story is stolen, because money do not just disappear, Jeff. Even money that we were paid 2 years ago, you're able to trace it in our accounts and see what it did. It's able to be gotten back and people punished for that act. Also the people who did facilitate for that act to occur. You know, because it didn't just occur at once. Yeah. So for me that is probably what I can say because I don't want to speak a lot on what is in court, Jeff.
And if they're watching you right now, what do you tell them? You haven't addressed them. They're accusing you, Ben. They're dragging your name. They're ruining your reputation.
Nobody has accused me, I can say, because nobody has accused me. We've just been taken to court. We've just charged in court, Jeff. Some of the charges I know they are going to be dropped. Like the last time we went, somebody was arguing about the abuse of office, breach of public trust. And I believe in the fullness of time, everything will be dropped. I'm confident of that, Jeff. I'm very confident.
And you're confident your name will be cleared?
Yes, that one I have no doubt. And I will not have doubt, and I will come to you when it is cleared.
You'll come right here?
I'll come here.
Your conscience is clean?
It's clean, it's clean, it's clean, Jeff.
You feel no guilt?
Why will I feel guilty if I have not made any offense?
And again, I ask you like I asked at the top of the show, you're not a thief?
Yes.
Are you a thief?
No, not a thief, Jeff.
Okay. Good thing you're not a thief, otherwise I wouldn't have given you a t-shirt.
Yes.
My brother, a little gift from JKL.
Thank you.
All right,
Pleasure.
Please wear that.
Yes.
If you end up in committee, man, don't wear that, okay?
I won't, I promise you.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Ben.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
First time ever to
problem.
talk to us.
Yes.
And good luck going forward.
No problem. Santi.
And tell your mother you'll be all right.
Yeah. I know she's okay. She loves me.
She
loves me
does.
too.
No doubt.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
Ben Gethi, folks.
Yes.
Benson Gethi Wangoi.
Yes.
Accused 2 days ago in the papers. Name dragged through the mud. Accused of stealing 585 million plus. And even though he's worth 3 billion, he insists he didn't steal a dime from the NYS scandal. You be the judge in this court of public opinion. Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag we're using tonight, NYS. Next week, we go into the Christmas season, so we're going to be bringing you a lot of great interviews, including on Christmas Eve, one with the legendary country singer himself, Sir Elvis. Make sure you catch that interview, that JKL, next Thursday, Christmas Eve. More shows throughout to the end of the year. Keep watching, because you can't get this kind of stuff anywhere else but right here on Kenya's television network, KTN. Thanks so much for joining us. Good night. Good luck. God bless. Thank you, Benson.
Asante sana.
All the best. Huh?
Pleasure.